Hello friends, today's topic is simple equation and this is the fourth part of our chapter simple equation, and we already covered three parts based on this chapter simple equation, and in this fourth part of the chapter simple equation let us see what new we are going to learn today in this chapter. So let us start the video over here. First thing that comes over here is set up equation and solve them to find the unknown numbers in the following cases. What is to be said, that we have to make the equation and then find the value of the variable, that is value of the x or the variable that we are using. First thing, let us start with the first sum, that is add 4 to 8 times a number. We have to add 4, add 4 to which number? 8 times. 8 times means 8 multiplied by a number, means a number we are already taking as x. You get, what we get is 60. In this way we are forming the equation. Just by reading the question you can definitely form the equation. That is very easy, friends. What is to be written? Add 4. I have added 4 to 8 times a number. 8 times a number means 8 into x. Yes, but the real scenario would be like this. As it is addition, you can write like this, but the best method should be to a number, that means that number should come first. 8 of x plus should come first, then 4 should be added to that, and is equals to 60 should be written like this. This is the equation that we need to form. I hope you all might be getting it. So the equation we have formed is 8x plus 4 equals to 60. So I am writing over here so that we can solve it below. 8x plus 4 is equals to 60, dear. Now here plus 4 is there and 8x. 8x we cannot add 8x plus 4. This is the basic thing you have to keep in the mind. You cannot add 8x plus 4 because 4 is not having variable x with it. That's why we cannot add both the numbers. As I have seen, lot many students are making that mistake only. They are adding the numbers. Here the variable is also there with the x, so we cannot add 8x plus 4. So 8x as it is plus 4 after going that side will become minus 4. First thing what we need to think, that 60 is already there, so we'll write 60 first. Now we'll think about 4. Plus 4 after going this side will become minus 4. So 60 minus 4 we know is 56, and 8x over here. Here no sign is there between 8 into x, that means multiplication sign is there. 8 into x is equals to 56. 8 is in multiplication with x. After going that side it will become in division. So 56 divided by 8. So the result would be 7, because we know in 8 table 7 times we can find 56. So the value of variable we can find over here is 7. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So let us begin with the next sum for the day, that is 1/5 of the number. In this way we have to just form the equation. 1/5 of the number, that means 1 by 5 of a number which is the number we are taking as x always, minus 4. 1/5 of a number, that means 1/5 of x minus 4, what gives 3. This is the thing, and this, in this way we have written the equation. Now how we can solve? 1 into x will result in x upon 5 minus 4 equals to 3. Now term having variable should be left this side, should be on the left hand side only. So x by 5 as it is. Now minus 4 plus 3 is there on the right hand side. First we'll write 3 only. Now minus 4 after going this side will become plus 4. So what we are getting is x by 5 is equals to 7. Now further how we can solve? Here 5 is in division. After going that side will come in multiplication. So x equals to 35. So the value of variable we are finding over here is 35. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So now if you are capable of solving by your own, pause the video and try to solve the remaining sums by your own, as I am solving over here for you only. So no need to worry if you are not capable. You will learn over here that how to form the equation and solve them. Next sum, if I take 3/4 of a number and add 3/4 of a number, that means 3 by 4 of x. It is talking about that only. 3/4 of a number, that means 3/4 of x, and add 3 to it. That means after adding 3 to it I get, that means what he get is 21 rupees. Yes, what he get is 21. Now terms having variable should be on the left hand side. So 3x by 4 we can write 3x by 4, because 3 into x will result in 3x, and 4 in denominator as it is plus 3. Here 21. Now plus 3 variable on the one side, on the right hand side after equals to first number is 21 as it is. Now plus 3 after going this side will become minus 3. So 3x by 4 equals to 21 minus 3 will result in 18. Now what we can do? 3x over here, 4 is in division. After going that side will come in multiplication. Now we should not multiply over here because that can be cancelled. Here 3 is in multiplication with x and 18 by 4 as it is. Why I am not multiplying? Because 3 would be in division, so that could cancel and make my work easier. That's why 3 is in multiplication over here. After going this side will come in division, so I can cancel now. 3 1s are 3 6s are. Then x equals to 6 into 4 would be 24. So the value of variable I am obtaining over here is 24. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. That was the easier type of sum. So let us begin with the next sum for the day. Now if you are capable of solving by own, pause the video and try to solve by own. And if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel, friends. Now the next thing, that is fourth sum. 3 sums we have covered. The fourth sum, that is D number. When I subtract 11 from is there, that means the number or the value written after from should come first. From twice a number, that means twice of x. Yes, because number means x to us, twice means 2x. What I subtract 11, I have to subtract, the result I got is 15. This is the equation I have formed. Again I am telling you, twice a number, that means 2 of x, and I need to subtract 11, so I have subtracted 11, the result was 15. In this way equation is formed. Now 2x as it is, 15 as it is on the right hand side. Now minus 11 after going this side will become plus 11. So 2x equals to, what we are getting over here is 26. So value of x, that means 2 and x are in multiplication over here. 2 after going this side will come in division. 26 divided by 2. So value of x I am obtaining over here is 13. So I hope you all might be getting it, friends, and that was the easier type of sums. You all might be able to understand it properly. So let us begin with the next sum, that is the fifth sum for the day. Now what is there? Munna subtracts thrice the number of notebooks from 50. What is from 50? That means 50 should come first. From is there because 50 will come first. Now what is subtract? Thrice the number of notebooks. Thrice, that means 3. Number of notebooks we don't know, that means 3x. He finds the result to be, what he finds is 8. So in this way I have formed the equation. How? Munna subtract thrice the number of notebooks he has. From 50 is there, that means the number written after 50 will come forward, then subtraction sign, and thrice the number, that means 3x, and the result I am obtaining is 8. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. Now we need to solve. Now how we can solve? 50 minus 3x equals to 8. But here the term having variable is having negative sign, and we are very much familiar when the term having variable should have positive side. So 50 as it is equals to, as it is after is equal to, what is there? 8 here. Now minus 3x after going this side will become plus 3x. Yes, why I have done this step? Because I want the value of variable in positive manner. That's why I have done like this. Now what we can say, that term having variable on the one side, either on the left side, either on the right side. Here we are taking on right hand side to make it positive. Now plus 8 after going this side will become minus 8. 50 as it is was there, plus 8 will become minus 8, and 3x as it is. 50 minus 8 will result in 42 is equals to 3x. Yes. Now we all know what we'll do. 3 and x are in multiplication, so 3 after going this side will come in division. So value of x we will obtain over here is 14. So I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So either you write 14 equals to x or x equals to 14. Both indicate same value, so no need to worry. Either you write x equals to 14 or 14 equals to x. Both implies the value of x as 14 only. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So let us begin with the next sum for the day. That is sum number 6 sum. Ibn Lal thinks of a number if she adds 19 to it and divides the sum by 5. Ibn Lal thinks of a number. Which number? Number we are already taking as x. If she adds 19 add, we need to add 19, and divides the sum means x plus 19, the sum by 5. So whole we will take as in denominator as 5. She get answer as 8. Now this is the equation we have formed after reading the question. Now we will solve. Here 5 is in denominator. After going this side will become in multiplication. So 8 is already there. First we will write 8 only. So 5 in multiplication over here. So 8 5s are 40 will be there. Yes, so x plus 19 as it is, and 40. Now plus 19 after going this side. First on the right hand side 40 is there, we will write 40. Now plus 19 after going this side will become minus 19. So value of x we are obtaining over here would be 21. So value of x we are obtaining over here is 21. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So this was again the easier type of sums. Now if you are capable of solving by own, pause the video and try to solve by own. So I think now this sum you should try by your own. Definitely you have to pause the video now and solve by your own. I am solving over here for you only. Now let us begin with the last sum of similar type. Unworth things of a number. Things of a number, that means always you is thinking about x. If it takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number, what is taking? 5 by 2 of x. 5 by 2 of x. Let me write it clearly so that you can view it properly. 5 by 2. 5 by 2 of x, that means multiplication of x. 5 by 2. If it takes away 7, that means minus 7. The number or the result obtained is 23. Again I am telling, if it takes away, that means he is carrying or borrowing. If he subtracts 7 from means the number written after from will come first. What is the number? 5 by 2 of a number. 5 by 2 of x takes away 7, that means minus 7 will result in 23. Now we will solve 5x upon 2 minus 7. First we will write 23 as it is. Now minus 7 after going this side will become plus 7. So here we are getting is 5x upon 2 as 30. Now 2 is in denominator over here or in division over here. After going that side will become in multiplication. So 5x equals to 30 and 2 is in division. After going this side will become in multiplication. So 30 into 2 as it is. I have already told you that no need to multiply. Find x are in multiplication. In this way it would be there 30 into 2. Now find x are in multiplication. 5 after going this side will come in division. 30 into 2 divided by 5. Now it could be cancelled. 5 ones are 5 6 are. So what we are obtaining, value of x is 12. I hope you all might be getting it. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. And now let us begin with the next type and see what new we are going to learn today in this video. So question number 2, what problems type of sum are also there? Similar type is there, but little bit the length of the question is larger, so no need to worry. We will form only one equation only as we are forming previously. So no need to worry by the length of the question. Now the teacher is telling the class that the highest mark obtained by a student, that means it is talking about highest mark. So I am writing highest mark of the student is, highest mark of a student in her class is twice the lowest mark plus 7. Highest mark is, what is the highest mark? Twice the lowest. I am writing twice the lowest marks. That means 2 into x we can write, plus 7 will result in the highest mark, but the highest score is 87. So why I have written highest and lowest? Because the highest score is given, so no confusion would be there in our mind. That's why I have not taken x over here, so that we can directly find the answer. So highest mark given over here is 87. So in front, below highest we will write 87. So 2 into lowest, that means 2 into L in bracket plus 7 after going this side will become in minus 7. So 87 minus 7 equals to 2L we can write, or we can write like this also, 2 into L. Now 87 minus 7 will result in 80 and 2 into L as it is. Now 2 and L are in multiplication over here. So what we can do, 80 by 2. So value of length we are obtaining here, or the lowest mark we are obtaining over here is 40. So the lowest mark scored by the student is 40 marks, and the highest is twice the lowest plus 7. Twice the lowest means twice of 40, that is 80 plus 7, then 87 we are getting. That means our answer is correct. In this way also we can check. I hope you all might be getting it. So let us begin with the next sum for the day. And if you are capable of solving by own, pause the video and try to solve by own. Next sum is in an isosceles triangle. First thing, it is talking about isosceles triangle. Let us understand it with the help of the figure. This is an isosceles triangle, we can say. Isosceles triangle means these two sides are equal. This is base. Yes, the base angles are equal. Base means the base angles would be this, angle 1 and angle 2. Base angles are equal. That means angle 1 equals to angle 2. It is given over here. And the vertex angle, that means this angle is given 40 degree. Value of this angle is 40 degree, that is given. Now the basic thing we know about triangle is that the sum of all the angles is what? 180 degree. So what is the value of the base angle that is to be said? So let us form the equation. That means base 1, or how we can form, let us take the value of 1 as 2. That means we can take base angles are B and B, because they both are equal. Angle 1 equals to B, angle 2 is equals to B. That means the value of angle is B. Now we'll form the equation. That means sum of all the angles means B, angle 1 plus angle 2. Afterwards we'll write B so that you can get it clear. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree. We all know angle 3 value is 40 degree, that is given in the question. This is angle number 3. Now angle 1 and angle 2 are equal, and the value of angle is B for 1 also, B for 2 also. Now what is left? B plus B. We can add 1B plus 1B will result in 2B, and 40 degree as it is, and 180 degree as it is. Now terms having variable on the one side, 2B equals to 180. Now plus 40 after going this side will become minus 40. So 2B equals to 140 degree, and 2 and B are in multiplication. So 2 will go in division, 140 divided by 2, which will result the value of B, or the base angle, as 70. That means the value of this angle is 70, and value of this angle is also 70. That means the value of B is 70 degree. 70 degree. Don't forget to write the units, because it has been mentioned in degrees and it has been asked in degree also. I hope you all might be getting it. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Now let us begin with the next sum for the day. Sorry for that. Now the next sum is Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. Let us write Sachin and Rahul. Two students or two persons are there. Sachin has scored double the runs of Rahul. That means if Rahul has scored X, then Sachin has scored 2X, we can say. Yes, Sachin scored twice, that means 2X, and Rahul has scored X. Yes, I hope you till this line you all might be clear. Together their runs fell together. That means after adding both the runs of both the members, that means Sachin and Rahul, they fell 2 short of the double century. What they fell is double century minus 2. That means 2 runs short of double century. It is to be said that after adding the runs of both the players, that is Sachin and Rahul, what we are getting, they are less than 2. Their score is less than 2 than double century. In this way we will do. So 2x plus x will result in 3x, and 200 minus 2 will result in 198. Now 3 and x are in multiplication. After going that side, 3 will come in division in this way. Now we'll try to cancel. The answer would be 66 runs. So the Rahul scored what? 66 runs we have found. Now let us find the value for Sachin. Sachin is 2x, that means 2 into 66. What would be the score of Sachin? 2 into 66. That would be, how we can say, 2 into 66. That will result in 132 runs. 132 runs will be scored by Sachin, and 66 runs are scored by Rahul. I hope you all might be getting it. So this was the easier type of sums. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Let us begin with the next slide and see what new we are going to learn today. Again, similar type of sums are there. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more than, what is it? 7 marbles more than 5 times the marble Parmeet has. 5 times the marble Parmeet has. Irfan equals to 7 plus, Irfan has 7 marble more than Parmeet. Yes, if we give 7 marble to Parmeet, that means 5 times of Parmeet marble, that means 5 times of x plus 7. If I am giving 5 times of x or the Parmeet 7 marbles, then it would be equals to Irfan marbles. So Irfan has how many marbles? 37 marbles. It is given in the question. Irfan has 37 marbles, and 7 plus 5x as it is. Now 7 is in plus over here. After going this side will become in minus. So 37 minus 7 will result in 30 equals to 5x. Here 5 and x are in multiplication. Yes. So 5 after going this side will come in divisions. 30 divided by 5 will result the value of x. So the value of x we are obtaining is 6. Yes. So how many marbles does Parmeet have? So Parmeet have 6 marbles, because we have taken value of Parmit as X. Parmit has X marbles. How we have taken, because it in the question is to be said 5 times the marble Parmit has. So 5 times X, that means the marble Parmit was having as X. I hope you all might be getting it. Again I am explaining. Let us assume that Parmit is having X marbles. Now after we read the question, Irfan says he has 7 marbles more. Irfan has 7 marble more than the 5 times the marble. That means 5 times of Parmit marble. That means X. If we give 7 to Parmit, then he will be having the marbles equal to that of Irfan. In this way we have formed the equation. Now afterwards we have solved that. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So let us begin with the next sum. That is question number 2. So question number 2 is Lakshmi's father. It is talking about Lakshmi's father. Father. He is 4 years older than Lakshmi's age. Let us find that the Lakshmi is equals to X years. Lakshmi's age is X years. And Lakshmi's father given is he is 4 years older. That means he is having the value 4 more than what? 3 times the Lakshmi age. 3 times the Lakshmi age is X. That's why in this way we will form the equation. And the Lakshmi's father age is given, that is 49 years. We will place that value over here. So 4 plus 3x. In this way we have formed the equation now. Variables on the one side. So 49 as it is. Now plus 4 after going this side will become minus 4, and 3x as it is. So 45 equals to 3x. 3 and x are in multiplication over here. Yes, 3 and x are in multiplication over here. 3 into x. So 45 divided by 3 is equals to x. So value of x we are obtaining as 15 years. That means the value of age of Lakshmi is 15 years. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So let us begin with the next sum for the day. So if you are capable of solving the last sum by your own, pause the video and try to solve by your own. Last sum of similar type, not of the video. Yes. So let us begin with the last sum of the similar type. That is over here. People of Sundargram planted trees in a village garden. They started planting trees. Okay. Some of the trees were fruit trees. What is to be given? Fruit trees were there. Fruit trees. The number of non-fruit trees were also there. Non-fruit trees were also there. Yes. The number of non-fruit trees is, now non-fruit tree is means equals to sign would be there, is what? 2 more than, that means plus 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. Let us assume the value of fruit trees is x. What is to be said? Number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times of fruit trees. That means 3x. What was the number of fruit trees planted? If the non-fruit trees were 77, that means non-fruit trees are 77, and the value equation is this. 77 is equals to 2 plus 3x. Now 2 is in plus over here. After going this side will become minus, and 3x as it is. So 75 equals to 3x. Here 3 is in multiplication. After going this side will come in division. So 75 upon 3 equals to x. The value of x we are obtaining over here is 25 trees. That means what we can say, fruit trees planted were 25 trees were planted that were of fruit tree. I hope you all might be getting it. So the number of fruit trees we have got over here is 25 trees. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. So now let us begin with the next sum for the day. That is solve the following riddle. Riddle means we have to form the equation, then we need to find its value, and we'll be solving as we are doing previously. So no need to worry. I am a number. That means it is talking about x. Always the number is x we are taking. Tell my identity. No need to worry. Take me 7 times. 7 times, that means 7 multiplied by x. Yes, done. 7 times taken. 7x would be there. And add up 50. I have added 50 also. Now to reach a triple century you still need 40. That means if I add 40 more, then I will reach to triple century. Triple century means 300. I hope you all might be aware about that. To reach a triple century, that means to reach triple century I need 40 more. So that's why I have added 40 over here. So 7x, 50 plus 40 will result in 90, and I have reached the triple century now. Now plus 90 after going this side will become minus 90, 300 as it is. Then you have to write minus 90. Then it will result in 210 equals to 7x. 7 and x are in multiplication over here. After going this side will come in division. 210 divided by 7. So value of x we are obtaining over here is 30. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching you.